All right. What should we call the show?
Cooking in college. Why don't we just do that?
Cooking in college.
Cooking in college.
All right.
My name is Ian. Show is Cooking in College, and today we made Alfredo with sausage and chicken Caesar salad. Right now we just have kind of the basic Alfredo sauce. Got roasted garlic, onion powder, extra garlic powder in case I want to season it a little more. I've got chicken breast, 2 sausage links going. I'm just gonna brown up the sausage, cook the chicken all the way through, get the water boiling, get the pasta cooked, and then once the pasta's all cooked, I will mix everything all together. I'm using, for the meat, a low temperature, just so it can it doesn't get rushed and everything while the water boils.
So as you can see, it's at a solid 2. So whatever that is on here, it's a quarter of the heat, apparently.
Medium-low heat, low-medium. I have the water a little bit higher so it can hurry up and boil. And then once the water starts boiling, I'll probably bump the heat up on the chicken and the sausage. But you just kind of move it around so it doesn't stick.
Did you coat the pan with anything?
I put like a little bit of butter on there, so that should add a little bit of flavor, makes it so it doesn't stick, doesn't ruin your pan.
Ooh, you're being on a close examination now
Oh God,
of your tossing methods.
making me feel uncomfortable.
Show them how you toss a salad.
What is that?
It's garlic bread. We cook it in the oven, 350 for 10 to 15 minutes.
Dang. All homemade, right?
All homemade.
Over here, salt and pepper. It's Grandma's secret recipe, salt and pepper. She lived to be 187.
Just off salt and pepper?
Just off of salt and pepper
Just off
alone.
salt and pepper.
No vegetables, none of that liberal bull. So for an authentic al dente pasta, we're gonna cook it for 11 minutes, stirring occasionally after you bring the water to a boil. Set the timer. Since the pasta's in there, we're gonna turn the heat up a little bit on our meat so that I can get to cooking. A lot of times with like a thick chicken breast like this, it's easier to cut it in half and then cook it that way. It'll take a lot less time.
So why didn't you this time?
I was lazy. I'll learn how to do the Carl.
How long does it take for?
10 to 15, so we'll do 10 and then check on it.
Oh, look at our nasty sink.
I think it's done. So we're gonna take all this boiling hot water,
Do you need help?
use this colander, and we strain. So while that's straining, you're gonna take the still hot pot, put it on here. You're gonna lower the heat on your stove, and then you dump in your sauce and get it cooking. I do too because I like a lot of sauce. Otherwise, the pasta kind of tastes like dry to me. So pretty much what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna add a little bit of extra seasoning, some salt, pepper, onion, and garlic powder, and we're just gonna get the sauce to taste however you want. I kind of like really garlicky stuff personally, so I'll use a lot more garlic powder on mine, but I mean, it's personal preference. You just kind of eyeball it. Usually start out with like 2 shakes. Mix it in a little bit. Same with your onion powder. I like onion powder a lot more than real onions because the texture of real onions is kind of, it throws me off, makes me not like a dish. Your salt and pepper you just kind of have to eyeball.
As everything in this recipe?
Yeah. I don't like my stuff super salty, or my pasta and my pasta sauce super salty, so you kind of want this color all throughout the whole piece, but if you look down there, you'll see how it's filtered. You don't want to eat it yet, because it's still raw. And then with the sausages, I just kind of wait until they're all darker brown, so you can't really see the thing. That's how you'll genuinely know they're done. Gotta get your handy dandy oven mitt. If you look kind of closely, there's still some pink. Okay. So we'll cut them up, and then we'll actually throw them back on this skillet for a little bit until they're about 100% done. However, the thinner you make it, the more pieces you have. It's that accounting skill. You can see how there's like no pink whatsoever, so that means your chicken's done. So now we're just gonna cut it up, and I think we're actually using this in the salad. Or if you really want to, you can use it in both. Oh, do you want me to eat it? Oh, you put your mouth on my...
I'm so sorry. Here, you know what? You just
How is it? Probably pretty bland.
It's pretty tasty.
Throw it in the trash.
Here, this is what you do. I'm not nasty, I'm just conservative.
You're just gonna wash it off.
Yeah, you just wash it off a little bit. Wash the chicken off. And just...
Hey, Brennah, do you want to come?
Now it tastes really bland.
Since your sauce is already, you're gonna take the pasta that you strained, and you're just gonna add it in. And then just kind of mix it all together, stir it around, get everything nice and coated. There you go. Now you have it all mixed together. Put the lid on, put the heat on low, and then you just kind of wait until everything's all set.
Where are you going with that pan, dude?
I kind of don't like my apartment complex, so anytime I cook with grease, I always throw it in the rock garden.
Oh, what is that, dude? Pure leaf?
Mother Nature's nectar. Sweet tea is the staple of the American diet. No Italian meal is complete without it.
Oh, look at that. Pure Italian homemade bread. Alright, so I have to give a pasta like a 8 out of 10, maybe 9 out of 10. So the garlic bread, taste, I'll give it like a 4 out of 10. It's not that great.
Yeah, it is. But for $3.
Yeah, for $3. Okay, so if you add in $3, that brings it probably up to like a 5 or a 6. What would you guys rate your salads?
10. Salad is the one thing we didn't mess up.
What would you rate it?
A 7.8.
Ooh, 7.8 instead of a 10. Why would you say that?
I think like it just needs more dressing and a little bit more lettuce.
Well, that's the first episode of Cooking with College. or cooking college, college,
Cooking in college.
cooking in college with your hosts, Dr. Beckwith, PhD in cooking.
Don't put my last name on the internet.
Beckwith Smith. Beckwith was his middle name, and Andrew